Welcome, folks, to the next episode of BattleTech Simplified. I'm Michael Schockman, I'll be your host and commentator, and in today's episode, we're going to be covering the quintessential battle mech to fill the fire support role at long ranges in the early days before the Star League. Today we'll be covering the Longbow. The Longbow, introduced in 2480 as the LGB-0C Longbow, has been in service in the armies of the Inner Sphere since the days of the Star League, and is one of the most well-known fire support mechs in existence. The Longbow is a massive battle mech weighing in at 85 tons, and is able to move at a top speed of 54 kph, thanks to a Strand 255 fusion engine. The Longbow is protected by 14.5 tons of armor. Some, however, have criticized the design for its lack of case, making an otherwise rugged mech vulnerable to a loss by an ammunition explosion. As a fire support mech, though, the Longbow is a trusted and reliable machine that can be counted on to carry out the mission it is designed for. The primary weapons on the Longbow are its LRM launchers. The Longbow carries 4 LRM launchers in total, the largest of these being a pair of Holly LRM-20s, which have the firepower of 2 Delta LRM-5s added to them. Combined, the launchers can put a devastating barrage of up to 50 missiles at ranges of 630 meters. To protect itself in close, the Longbow has 2 series arms, medium lasers. As for my personal feelings on the Longbow, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say that the Longbow, while amazing at what it does, has since been surpassed by newer mechs that fulfill a wider range of roles. A couple that come to mind are the Archer, the Stalker, hell, even the Mad Cat or the Catapult. Obviously the Mad Cat being the Clan edition, but the Catapult, the Stalker, and the Archer are 3 very different takes on the same premise that offer much better close-in and much more wide variety of capabilities. As such, I would have to say that while the Longbow was a novel attempt for an initial battle mech for long-range missile support, I would have to say that its day has been done, and its time is waning. Thank you guys so much for joining me on today's episode. I know this has been a very, very short episode, ladies and gentlemen. I do just want to take this time to kind of say that I really appreciate all the love, all of the subscribes, all of the views that we've been getting. We've been growing steadily now with this series and with the one before it. And I just want to say thank you to everyone out there. If you are listening to this for the first time and you haven't already, please consider liking the video as well as leaving a subscribe. Also, be sure to ring the bell icon so you never miss an episode. YouTube tends to have some weird issues of kind of unringing those bells, so make sure that it's clicked on so you never miss an episode. I do also want to tell you guys that after I am done, I've decided after I am done with this these mech series, these mech seasons, I am going to be going into the first thing after that I'm going to be doing is doing a quick dive into the meaning of each of these 4 categories. So what it basically means to be either a light mech, a medium mech, a heavy mech, or a assault mech. And then after that, I will most likely be doing another series. All of the mechs that I've done, as far as I know, all of the mechs that I've done in this series have been, have been Inner Sphere mechs. So I will probably end up doing my top 4 favorite, something having to do with the clans, probably my top 4 favorite clan mechs, focusing on my favorite light, my favorite medium, my favorite heavy, and my favorite assault. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hope you have enjoyed. I'm Michael Shockman. I've been your host and commentator. And remember, as always, guys, no guts, no galaxy. Later, everybody.